Hello, everyone. I'm so happy you were able to come from PS19 to visit me at the library today. And for those of you who do not know me, I am Peter Raimondi, the children's librarian trainee here at the Port Richmond Library. And I have visited your school many times, and I do recognize a few of you. I see right in the front, I see Christopher H., and I see Alexi right over there, and I'm so happy you were able to come today. And I've been talking with your teacher, Miss Riley, about your upcoming project for Black History Month, and she would like for you to find resources both in print and electronic format on the person of your choice. She wants you to find biographies. So that's why you're here today. I'm going to show you two databases, the New York Public Library Catalog and a biography database called Biography in Context. Actually, while you're home, in order to access the databases, you would need your library card. Right now, you don't need it. You have the laptops right in front of you, each of you, and you're using the library's computer, so you don't need this right now. You just need this from home, okay? So I'm going to show you how to search both of them. And I want you to follow along on your laptop that I provided for you as I show you. So the first one is the New York Public Library Catalog. And the second is going to be a Biography in Context. Okay, so I want you all to open your web browser. I'm using Google Chrome. And I want you to type in nypl.org, New York Public Library Catalog. So it's nypl.org and hit enter. And this brings you to the New York Public Library website. But you see a lot of stuff, but I'm only going to show you two options. The books, music, and DVDs, which leads you to the catalog. And I'm going to show you the research option will lead you to the database Biography in Context. So I would like everyone to click on books, music, and DVDs, and we'll get started. So this brings you to the search option for the catalog. We're not going to use this option. This is the quick search option where you just type in a title. I want to use the more advanced search because I want you to get the best possible search because you're going to narrow it down. It gives you options. So I want you to access and click on the word catalog, not the one in red, but the one in gray. So go ahead and click on that. And it brings you again to the quick search option. But I would like for you to click on advanced search right here underneath the box. And it's going to bring up this little form where you're going to put in a search query. The first field you're going to fill out is this one right here with the drop-down menu. This is where you would put the title, the subject, or the author. We're going to use keyword right here. So I want everybody to search for, let's say, how about Rosa Parks? R-O-S-A space P-A-R-K-S. Rosa Parks. And the next option is under Library Catalog. And we're going to change the format to what we want to search for. Today we're going to search for book text. So find that option right here next to format. You click on the little arrow. And you're scrolling down to book text. Left click on that, and there you go. The next option is the collection. So left click on that, and this lists all the New York Public Library branches in Staten Island, Manhattan, and the Bronx. But we're just going to focus on the option, if you go under C, for children. So find the word children's and left click on that. We're just going to search through children's books. And the next option over here is language. So we're going to click on the little arrow, and you see every language there is available. But we're going to find English. Scroll to that and left click. Everybody have that? Good. So what we did was we narrowed down our search. We're going to search for books on Rosa Parks in the children's collection, and all books will be in English. Okay? So after you're happy with your search options, you're going to click on search. Little button right here. And it'll take a minute. So what it did was it searched through every record in the children's collection in English for a book on Rosa Parks. Okay? And if you look here, does everybody have this? Good. It says results 1 to 25 of 43. This means you have searched, well, actually, your search brought up 43 different results. That means different records in different books. And 1 to 25 is how many they put on a page. So if you scroll down, this search consists of 2 pages, 1 and 2. And there are 45 different titles. So we're going to scroll back up. And we're going to access one of these records. So let's choose the first one. So before you even click on it, you'll notice there's a little image of the actual book cover, so you get to see what it looks like, the cover. And over here you have the title and the author. So you can either click on the little image of the book cover or the title of the book. So we'll click on the title of the book. And it brings you into that particular record for this book. Everybody see? It's pretty easy. And it gives a bunch of information here. I'll explain a little bit about it. So before you even try to place a hold on this book or actually visit a library, you get to see a little bit about the book before you actually choose it. So right here lists under items all the libraries in the New York Public Library that own a copy or more of this title. So we're in the Port Richmond Library, so we're going to scroll down, look for Port Richmond Library. It's going to say Port Richmond Library Children's Nonfiction. And it has 1, 2, 3 copies. The first one, if you scroll over, it gives the call number. That means how they shelve it on the shelves. So this is a biography. They call this the call number, C-A-L-L. And over to the right of it, it says available. That means this copy of this Rosa Parks book should be on our shelf. The second copy shows a due date. That means someone has it checked out, this copy. Okay, that's easy. So you get to see which branch has it available. If you're going to a particular branch, you can see if they have it available. Otherwise, we're not going to do this because you're going to need your library card for this part. You would click on Place Hold, type in your library card and PIN number, and you pick the branch where you want it to go to. That's pretty easy. So you would click on this, place hold, and you would actually put in your library card PIN number and choose the branch you would like the book to be sent to so you can pick it up. And if you scroll down, it says more details. You have the title, the author, the publisher, when it was published, and it tells you this book is 32 pages. And let's scroll down, and it also gives you a little bit of a summary of what the book is about. So this helps you decide if you think this book is what you're looking for. See, this is the whole purpose of today's visit is to actually not only show you how to use the catalog, but to give you an idea of how to actually do a search, how to narrow down a search to get your best efficient materials for your project. Because that's very important. Not just to find any book, but you really have to do a search to see what best fits your needs for your project, your school project. Okay, so this tells you. So if you're happy with this, you can always place a hold, or you can visit one of the branches. I guess that's closest to where you live. If you want to go back to your original results list, which has the 43 titles, you can either click up here on the toolbar and click the back button, the back arrow, or click on back to results right here. Actually, let's make the screen a little bit bigger. So we'll click on back to results, left click, and it brings you back to your results list. See, this was the first book we chose. And if you're happy with that, you can find it, or you can go on to the next one. So if you would like to see this one, you can click on the photo or the title. Let's click on the photo. And do the same thing. See which branch has it available, and read a little bit about the details of the book. This is a little bigger. It's 48 pages. Okay. And also down here, it also gives you recommended titles that maybe have to do with your search. Rosa Parks. See, these are other books about Rosa Parks, and you can click on those. Any questions? You can ask questions at any time. Just raise your hand, and we'll see if we can answer them. So that's really it to search the catalog for the New York Public Library. It's pretty easy, okay? What we did was we did the advanced search, remember? But if you went straight to a quick search, it would bring up every DVD, every format that has Rosa Parks mentioned, but we just wanted books, so that's why I chose books. But on this side, you can all refine your search. You can also narrow it down from over here. But we already did. Book, the language, okay? Easy so far. So that's how you would find your print biography. Okay? So the good part is we can stay on the same New York Public Library website to find the biography in context. So remember how I said we're going to use these two options? So this is the catalog, which we were just in. So I want everyone to click on the word research right next to the catalog. Left click on that. Everybody there? Okay. And it's going to bring you into this option. Okay? You're going to scroll a little down, a little ways, and you're going to look for articles and databases right here. And you're going to left click on that. And it brings you into all the databases. There's about 120, I think. that the New York Public Library offers for your research free of charge. See, they categorize it from A to Z. So if you know the title of your database, you can click on the letter and find it, which we're going to do. But you can also narrow down your search. We're not going to go through this, but you can narrow down your search for a database. If you want something, pick the subject, something maybe in art history, you can click on find and it'll go through the databases. But we know we want to find biography in context. So I want you to find the little letter B at the top here and left click on that. Okay? And that's going to bring up all the databases that are available that start with the letter B. So we're going to scroll down and you're going to look for biography in context. C-O-N-T-E-X-T, biography. And I just want to point out that on the left side of each database, you're going to see a little picture, a little image. You're going to see a little blue house. That means that this database, you will be able to search when you are home. So anything with a house, you can use at home. But you need your, library card. This little circle with a lion in it, that's the logo of the New York Public Library, the lion. That means that this database can only be accessed and used from any New York Public Library branch. And the little round globe means this is a website, and you can use that anywhere, at home, wherever. Okay? So the little house means you can use it at home. So I want everyone to find the biography in context, if you haven't already, and left click on this. All right. Now on your computer, because it's the laptops, are going to go straight into the database. Mine here is asking me how it would look at home. You're going to type in the barcode, which is your library card number. It's on the card. But and you can also put a username, which I did. Okay, if you don't have a username, use your library card number. And then the PIN number you chose when you received the card. Then you hit login, which you're already in here. This is where you are, okay. And it leads you right into the database, biography in context. This has over 650,000 people, biographies, okay, on important people. Okay. We're not going to go through everything, but I want to show you how to find an electronic biography. And this is one of the best databases there are. So here again, just like the catalog, you would type in the person's name and it does a quick search. But I want to show you this little option, advanced. So I want everybody to left click on the word advanced. And again, remember, like the catalog, we use the advanced search. You can enter and break down whatever search you want. We're only going to use this option, like the keyword we did in the catalog, and we're all going to check off the little word here, biographies. Okay? So I want you to click in this keyword. We'll use the keyword. And let's go back to Rosa Parks. So we're going to type in R-O-S-A, Rosa, space, Parks, P-A-R-K-S. Okay? And you check off, left click in the little box next to the word biographies. So what this is, once we click on search, it's going to search for a biography on Rosa Parks. So I want everybody to left click on this little orange search button. So it's going to search through all this database. Okay? So here it shows it brought up 118 different biographies on Miss Rosa Parks. box. Now, I don't expect you to go through all of these. You can, there's an option to sort by date, document title, relevance, or context level. I would just look at the dates here and see. I would go through a bunch of them just to see which one would be the best. Okay. So let's pick the first one. This one is Rosa Parks, and this is coming from Contemporary Authors Online. Okay, so we're going to left click on the words Rosa Parks. And here we are. It brings you right into the biography that we just chose. Now this database, the Biography and Context, searches various databases. And I'm going to show you different titles. Okay. So this Biography and Context links many different databases so you can find information from all these databases. Okay. So this one, Rosa Parks, you can scroll up and down and you'll see how much information is here. Now remember, always do your best to find the most information, not just when the person was born and died, but actually why they have a biography. What was their purpose? What did they give to the community? Make sure, do your research, read it. And another option, the tools on the right side. You can email this biography to yourself. You can print it out. Or you can share it with other people if you want to let someone know about this biography. So you can email it, print it, or share it. And something important that I would like to point out, after you read the biography, all the way at the bottom of each biography that's in this database, you would look for source citation. And what this is very important, because when you write a research paper, especially as you get in the higher grades, you'll see, you always have to cite the source of where you got your information from, because it's all copyrighted. And you always, it's very important to cite your information, because you can't take other people's writings without acknowledging them. So at the very bottom, if you were, let's say your teacher asked you where you received this, you can say, I went to the Biography and Context, and let's scroll down, and this is where this database retrieved it from. Contemporary Authors Online, that's a database. It gives you the date of the database. It even gives you when you retrieved it. That's today. And the link to this. Okay? So you're always going to cite, remember that's very important, you're going to cite your work. Okay? Because if you use anybody's words, any part of this, you're going to have to cite it in your paper to acknowledge that you use someone else's information. Okay? Now, if you're not happy with this, you can print out as many as you want. You would go back to your results list. You can hit the back button at the top here, or click on View All right over the title. And that'll bring you back to your 118 results. If you want to go to the second one, let's go to the third one. You see this one says St. James Encyclopedia of Popular Culture. That's where this biography came from. So we'll click on that one. That's kind of short, but you can see if there's good information in there. Again, email it, print it, or share it. And if you scroll down, remember, source citation, where this information came from. Very important. So are there any questions? I know we went over pretty much, but these are pretty easy for you to search. Let me go back to my PowerPoint. Now, the first part of this visit was to show you how to find a print biography and electronic, which we did. But I'm going to give you a little exercise to do. Let's go into there. What I want you to do for the remainder of your visit is do a little biography scavenger hunt. I want you, using the New York Public Library catalog, I want you to find one print biography, on the author Alex Haley. I'm going to keep this up, and you also have, which I handed out earlier, this sheet with the information. And I want you to find a book, a print book on Alex Haley in the New York Public Library catalog, and the book should be at least 50 pages. I'm sorry, this keeps on shutting off. At least 50 pages. And the second, I want you to find one electronic biography on Jesse Jackson, and that should be at least 4 pages when you print it out. And I want you to use the biography in context, which I just showed you. So I want you to do this little exercise. And remember, I'm here. Any questions? Just raise your hand. And when you feel that you found your best result, just call me over or raise your hand, and I'll come check for you. Okay? So let's get started, and good luck.